let's do it again. I will get well soon. I will hit the gym, and I will knock this guy out.
I'm an angry man when I step in the ring. I'm coming to beat people up.
I'm just focused on what needs to be done.
I'm gonna knock him out before he gets out.
So if Badr shows up as he did in the K1 days, it's gonna be a spectacular fight.
Rico, he's on top of his game.
So that makes me more dangerous.
Yeah, this will be a historical fight.
It will be one of the biggest kickboxing fights in kickboxing history.
Badr, pick your cards up and get your ass back in the gym, because I'm waiting for you, baby. Let's go!
Hello and welcome to the countdown to Collision 2. My name is Todd Grisham. What is Collision 2? Quite simply, the biggest event in kickboxing history. Rico versus Badr, and this time it's for the World Heavyweight Championship. But before we look ahead to December 21st, let's turn back the clock to 3 years ago, Oberhausen, Germany, when Rico and Badr collided for the first time.
Rico fans, Badr fans, let me see you!
On December 10th, 2016, at the Koing-Pilsner Arena in Oberhausen, Germany, Rico Verhoeven faced kickboxing legend Badr Hari for the first time.
Rico versus Badr in glory collision!
When the fighters made their entrances, Rico employed his customary run to the ring, but Badr Hari chose to walk through the throng, lighting up his fans and causing pandemonium. One of the biggest events in glory history led to a full-on ring invasion from the Badr army, but both fighters were unfazed by the scenes.
What an atmosphere, as intense as you'll see in any sport, anywhere in the world. Here we go.
As soon as the bell rang, both men engaged in a full-on war throughout round one.
Conventional wisdom has said if Rico survives round one, the fight might be his.
The battle continued in round two, but was cut short when Badr Hari had an apparent broken arm.
Knockout for Rico Verhoeven.
Words were exchanged, and a second fight was inevitable.
And I will knock this guy out. I'll keep you on that word, baby. Let's do it.
In the time between, Rico has been on an unbelievable winning streak. And now, almost 3 years to the day, these two titans face off again, and this time, it's for the title. Now let's take you back to the first time Rico and Badr came face to face for the first time since squaring off. At Collision 1, it was the press conference held in Holland.
You go to 115 kilos.
21 December,
Now you're
21 December, my
kilos.
bro, 21 December.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
I'm
You're
not
gonna
21
cry again?
December, bro.
You're gonna cry again?
You will see, my friend.
Now, is it my
When
left
it
or is it
doesn't
my right
hurt.
arm?
Now let's set the stage. December 21st, over 25,000 fans in a football stadium watching Rico versus Badr, two of the best kickboxers of all time.
The big question mark for me is how is Badr going to show up?
We want this revenge, so I think I'm gonna let him out.
I know how strong he is. I know how hard he can punch.
Here is Badr Hari!
Either way, he's gonna quit anyway, or he's gonna get knocked out. I don't see myself as a bad guy, but this is what the media creates. I help them a little bit.
He is the king of kickboxing, Rico Verhoeven.
I was waiting for this moment in this conversation. He can go himself. I'm gonna knock him out. It's 21 December.
Of course, we're gonna see that. You said that last time. You said that last time. Oh, you need your Badr army, huh? Yeah, you need that. But the problem is when you're in the ring between the ropes, you gotta do it all by yourself. Yeah, and then it's gonna be a really tough job.
You talk a lot.
Yeah, you talk a lot. You don't talk enough.
This is insane, ladies and gentlemen.
You need a Badr army. I'm a one-man army, baby. Let's go. I can do this all by myself. I don't need nobody. You just make sure you're there the 21st of December and don't quit this time.
They didn't touch close before the fight. Badr's not going to touch close now.
Don't try to be somebody you're not.
21, bro.
You're not a fighter.
21
You're not a fighter. You have a very, very small heart. Very small heart.
21 December.
Yeah, make sure you fight.
Yeah, I'll be there, motherfucker.
Make sure you
21
fight
December.
and don't stop crying.
21 December.
I think it's safe to say Rico Verhoeven is not intimidated in the least by Badr Hari. And why should he be? After all, Rico has won 17 straight glory fights and hasn't lost in 7 years. Recently, I was able to sit down with the world champion as he took me back through his historic run. Take us back to Glory 7. What do you remember about that, the first fight of your winning streak?
Yeah, versus Jonathan Dennis. He was a rushing in fighter. He was on the ground like half of the time, so it was perfect.
Glory 9, New York City versus Zimmerman.
I won every round.
Glory 11, tournament style. What are you thinking?
I focused only on Saki. After that we had Gita, but I was training with Gita for years back then. So I knew him inside out, and I knew I could break him. I still remember people say I got lucky. Say, but that's like winning the lottery twice in one evening, you know, with beating the number 1 and the number 2 in one night. So I don't believe in luck.
So then you get to fight your idol. Take us back to that moment when you're standing across the ring from Peter Aerts.
Still give me goosebumps because I saw every fight of Peter Aerts.
June 2014, Last Man Standing.
It was a good fight.
Glory 19, a rematch against Zimmerman.
Yeah, Zimmerman, he won the tournament, so he got another shot at the title, but no chance at all.
Back-to-back fights against Adek Bowie, same opponent, but maybe your best highlight reel knockout.
After 5 years, coming back into Holland, being the champion, defending my title, like in my home country, that was an amazing feeling.
Rico fighting the perfect fight right now, everything.
It was like, boom, you see? People saying I can't knock anybody out.
Then you go to Paris, France.
It was fun, it was a good fight, and you know, Brestovac is definitely a good competitor.
So now in Trenton, New Jersey, you're fighting Anderson Silva.
Yeah, we train on the inside low kick, and it worked.
He got successes. He's mixing the level with his kicks. He's going low, and then he mixes in the high kicks. Products has no idea where the kicks are coming.
The fight is over!
And then it was Glory Collision for the biggest fight of your life and one of the biggest kickboxing fights in history. Take us back.
Waiting for Rico versus Badr.
I'm there, I'm the champ, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling ready for this fight. I was relaxed, I was focused, showing that I'm just maturing up every fight.
But after that fight, you stepped into the ring with a guy just as big, at least in one sense of the word, an Ismail Lazar, and you won again.
I really like someone that gets into the ring with me and wants to put up a fight, but in the end thinks like, what the hell am I doing here?
Let's talk about in China, you faced off against Bigfoot Silva.
He was a really skilled fighter, and he was trying to land as many shots as possible, but because of that, his energy went down really fast. So and after the first round, he had nothing to say anymore. It was finished.
Well, your next challenge may be your toughest ever. 5 rounds with the Goliath.
I'm just at a different level, and he's gonna see that and feel that it's gonna be a knockout.
An overhand right, and another one. Oh, Sadiq's against the ropes. It's a standing 8. Rico promised a knockout in the 5th round. Is he gonna get it? Sadiq rattled. Sadiq is out on his feet. It's all over. It's all over. The king still reigns supreme. In the summer of 2018, you faced the deadly scorpion sting of Croatia's Mladen Brestovac.
Rico looking for his 16th straight victory in glory. 7th title defense.
His reign over the division now dates back to April of 2013.
Your last title challenger was in the fall of 2018, another dangerous opponent with an equally deadly weapon, Brazil's Guto Inicic.
But right now, Rico's pretty hard to hit. Guto cannot find the key to his lock. Another sweep for Verhoeven.
You need a Badr army. I'm a one-man army, baby. Let's go.
So that brings us to 2019 and the rematch everyone has been waiting for, but this time it's for the ultimate prize as you defend the Glory Heavyweight Championship for an incredible 9th time. It's been 15 months between fights, and the King is confident we haven't seen you since September of last year. What's changed in your life since then?
What's changed in my life? Still champion, but having a lot of fun. Been having a lot of fun, a lot of cool projects I've been working on. Yeah, I think 2019 is the busiest year so far. So yeah, I've been really enjoying the road.
What do you say to those who are like, well, we haven't seen him in over a year. He's probably not focused on kickboxing like he once was. He has so many outside projects. How dedicated is he still to the sport?
100% dedicated. That's what I do. I've dedicated my life to the sport, and my dedication was to becoming the best. That's what I do, always. Every day I train. I'm an athlete first. And then besides that, I'm a family man. And then all the side projects come.
What do you remember about that night in Oberhausen when the door lifted up and you were about to walk out in front of a sold out house with all these kickboxing fans there to see you?
You feel like when you get out, when I get out there, I feel like, oh, this is what we're doing it for. Just all those people that are going crazy and they're like, oh, he's here, he's gonna fight. He's gonna showcase what he's been working on, and this is the biggest fight we want to see, so we can't wait. And then they just go wild. And yeah, I'm just thankful. I'm just thankful for everybody that's there.
What do you get from that fight?
What I get from this fight is, in the end, seeing that he is insecure and that he just gives up, actually.
How were you doing until that moment?
I was doing pretty good. I was feeling pretty good.
Yeah?
So yeah. The cut happened in training, so I knew when he was gonna, either way he was gonna connect somewhere, so it was gonna open up, so I wasn't really bothered, actually.
So you think the injury was completely fabricated? There wasn't a little injury, just...
I don't know, I have no clue. I only say, for my opinion, it looks strange. That's my opinion.
Well, you've labeled him a quitter in the past.
Yeah.
Do you think he sensed that things weren't going to go well for him and he looked for a way out?
Most definitely.
What would have happened if the fight would have continued?
He would have stopped. I've seen him do this stuff before in whatever way. Every moment he gets into trouble, something happens. Either he quits or he gets disqualified.
Will you get him in trouble again?
Of course.
What will happen?
I'm gonna knock him out before he gets out. This is not gonna be fun for him. It's not gonna be fun. This is gonna be one tough fight.
Can Badr last 5 rounds with you?
Let's see. The last time he fought 5 rounds was maybe in 2003 or something. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what you say. I can do 5 rounds easy. It's difficult. You can ask anybody. Anybody who faced me 5 rounds is a different ball game. It's a different ball game. You can say, yeah, I'm gonna catch you number 2 or number 1 maybe. They all said it. They all said it before. Yeah, he's not gonna last 5 rounds with me. And so far, so good. So we're gonna see.
What is this night on the 21st? What does this do for your legacy going forward? This is obviously gonna be the biggest fight of your life.
Of course. Yeah, I think this is like literally gonna seal it, I think. This is like gonna seal the legacy, like, all right, we're gonna close this chapter. So we're just gonna make it happen, the 21st of December, and this story ended, and we're gonna go to the next one.
So what will the headlines say in Amsterdam on December 22nd when the fight with you and Badr is over?
Rico gave himself an early Christmas gift. That's what the headline's gonna be.
The best versus the baddest. His arm is broken.
Rico! I don't want to lose like this, and I don't think he want to win like this. So, let's do it again. I will get well soon. I will hit the gym, and I will knock this guy out.
You want to have one more fight and want to end as the best, you got to face the best, and that's me.
5 rounds for the sport's most prized belt, the Glory Heavyweight Championship of the world.
No one has had a more storied career in the sport of kickboxing than Badr Hari. From K1 to its showtime, he's beaten the legends of the game while becoming one himself.
Badr Hari, the Golden Boy, is best known for his devastating power and brutal knockouts. His road to fame began with a 2005 rematch with Stefan Leko. During this fight, Hari earned himself a new signature move named the Leko Buster. His spinning heel kick not only shattered Leko's jaw in 4 different places, but it also captured him the attention and respect of the kickboxing world as a new force to be reckoned with. His knockout over Leko instantly sparked intrigue from other top contenders in the division. Sugar Ray Sefo, a 6-time Muay Thai world champion, was to be the next star to challenge the Golden Boy. Not only did Hari defeat Sefo in spectacular fashion, it began a 6-fight win streak, which included a win over Mr. K1 himself, Peter Arts. Regarded as one of the greatest kickboxers of all time, the Dutch lumberjack was Badr Hari's childhood idol and the inspiration for his kickboxing career.
Peter Arts in the blue and red, Badr Hari in the black and red. Hari opens up, straight right hand. Nice jab outside, guy kick from Hari, tagged him! He tagged him! Left hook from Hari on the attack early! Peter Arts in trouble! Badr Hari's
After dismantling arts, Badr Hari would once again raise the bar.
If he gets through the first fight against Teixeira, then I promise that he won't make it 2 until 3 minutes in the kickboxing ring with me this time.
Badr makes a promise to his potential semifinal matchup, Alistair Overeem. Badr proved to be a man of his word, earning a dominating first-round stoppage over Overeem and a ticket to the final of the K1 Grand Prix. Badr's victory against Overeem was huge, but paled in comparison to what he did in his fight with the legendary giant Semi Schilt. Badr's destiny to become the best proved to be a much taller task, coming in at 6'11" and 290 pounds to be exact. Semi Schilt is the most decorated heavyweight kickboxer in history. He had only been stopped once in his career when Hari agreed to the high-stakes match in Amsterdam. Going in as a heavy underdog, Hari brought the fight right to the big man and overwhelmed him, scoring a dramatic first-round KO, which would send shockwaves throughout the combat sports world and underline him as one of the all-time greats. His name will be forever remembered. Badr, the Golden Boy Hari.
For Badr, his time away from the glory ring is a bit longer than Rico's, but as you can see, this time we're going to see a new and improved Badr Hari. Earlier today, you said that this fight was about your legacy. What did you mean by that?
I've been fighting for so long. I knocked out the top of the heavyweight division. But now it's a time that I want something that's more than just winning fights or writing history, you know? Like I said, I want eternal glory. I want people to talk about me even when I'm gone. And I think this is one of those fights.
So going back to your first fight with him, how was that fight going for you before the injury?
It was going well. It was going a good fight. I was feeling him out.
Mm-hmm.
I was winning the round. That was most important. You try to win every round, so this is the most important thing. That's what we did, but it doesn't matter how it went because it has nothing to do with our next fight. Our next fight will be totally different. Different Badr, different mindset. Mm-hmm. It's gonna be a war.
Now you're a family guy. We see videos of you with your family. Do you feel like you've kind of slowed down your life a little bit? You're not the wild, crazy Badr people loved?
They should test me. No, there's nothing wrong with being a family man. You know, your family comes first. Children are important. So it has nothing to do with slowing down. It's just making your priorities. Mm-hmm. So my children are my priorities. Maybe my number one priorities. But then you think about, hey, I'm making a living with fighting. So it's connected to each other.
Yeah.
So fighting, being a beast, being an animal, is connected to being a family man. This is what makes me earn a living for my family. So that makes me more dangerous, more motivated. So the connections between an animal and a family man, it's nothing. The line is very thin.
Used to, you seem to carry yourself with more anger. Now you're much more relaxed. Do you need that anger inside you to get those knockouts that
No, because I'm just more confident. I know I can knock people out. It's just, do I want to knock them out? You know, is it the time? Did I train well? Am I focused enough? You know, anger is anger. When you step into the ring, you're an angry man. I'm an angry man when I step in the ring. I'm coming to beat people up. And I think I'm in the best shape of my life now. I have a good weight. I feel very balanced. I'm fast. I'm very accurate. So, yeah, I will knock him out somewhere.
Why are you so confident that you can do something that no one else in Glory's been able to do, knock this guy out? He hasn't lost in 7 years.
Yeah.
But you don't seem impressed by him. How can you not be impressed by what he's done?
Man, you know, I fought a lot of tough guys, you know. I fought Sammy Shield. He's like the father of all fathers. He's like unbeatable. This guy is amazing. I think he played with Rico. You know, this guy was the guy. I knocked him out in a minute. I've been to big guys. I've seen strong guys.
Yeah.
I fought Alistair Overeem. This guy is amazing. So strong. I knocked him out. You know, I fought Peter Arts. Strong. I knocked him out. I fought Ray Sefo. This guy is amazing. This guy is a legend. Has a chin of steel. I knocked him out. How can you tell me if I knock so many people out that this guy will impress me because he wins 7 years, let's say 15 fights on points? It doesn't impress me.
You heard Rico in the press conference basically label you as a quitter. Said you quit your first fight and you'll quit again. How does that make you feel when you hear that?
Oh, let him say what he wants to say. If that makes him feel good, he goes home later on, he's gonna go to sleep. He's, nice, I said it. I'm happy for him. We'll see, 21 December. When I win, a lot of things will change in the heavyweight division. 6 more fights. This is one of 6. So whatever they bring, you know, I'm here to grow. You know, I'm here to, what I said, to create a legacy, not only for me, but also for Glory, you know. We're here together, so let's show them that we have the most wonderful sport in the world, and that's kickboxing.
If you could look into the camera and address him right now, if he was sitting right there, what would you say to him?
Yeah, go yourself.
Yeah, the first Badr-Rico fight was crazy. Since the gladiator days in the Colosseum, this is how I imagine it, how it was.
The first fight of Badr faced Rico, all fans over the whole world watched that fight live. I made my Glory television debut at Glory Coalition 1 in Oberhausen. It was a hell of an experience in such a big arena.
Man, Badr-Rico is the fight that everybody wants to see. It's the fight of the year. He's a tough fight. I've seen Badr looking very good, very in shape. Rico is very fit also, you know, we train together in the Super Pro gym.
I think it's going to be a tough fight. I mean, both fighters are good, very good. I fought twice against Badr, everybody knows that. So I know how strong he is, I know how hard he can punch and kicks, and his techniques are the best.
I think a hard knockout from Badr. I think he trained harder than ever before. Everyone saw that at his social media, and yeah. He's too angry.
5 rounds is always Rico's game, and Rico always shows up. So if Badr shows up as he did in the K1 days, it's going to be a spectacular fight.
Rico is on top of his game. I think Badr is preparing for maybe 10 rounds. He's preparing for maybe 10 rounds.
In my opinion, still Rico can win this. He have everything to win the fight, you know. So.
Badr is a big name, Rico is a big name, and together they are the biggest.
Like they both said, we want to see the good against the bad.
Yeah, this will be a historical fight. In kickboxing, it's the fight of the century.
They are two great athletes. It will be one of the biggest kickboxing fights in kickboxing history.
Well, these two are dinosaurs in this game. You know, these are maniacs who will collide into each other, and there will be an earthquake.
I'm very excited for this fight. I'm looking forward to this fight. It's going to be great. Come and watch the fight on the 21st of December. See you.
Hey! Here we go!
The best versus the baddest. His arm is broken.
I don't want to lose like this, and I I don't think he want to win like this. So, you know, let's do it again. I will get well soon. I will hit the gym, and I will knock this guy out.
You want to have one more fight and want to end as the best, you got to face the best, and that's me.
5 rounds for the sport's most prized belt, the Glory Heavyweight Championship.